Okay, the thing is, here's the weird thing. I've even beaten Fizz to an extent as Vigar, but sometimes what happens is I have a lot of kills, but the Fizz also has a lot of kills. Like, I'm 22 and 8, and the Fizz is 18 and 12. That was one example. Like, he will get kills, but I will get kills too, and I can often beat him with macro. I'm just telling you what I've done versus Fizz. Well, I don't mean I entirely shit on them, but I often go even with them mid to late game if I'm playing Vigar because I can one-shot people and I have Banshee's Veil. And I also basically to deal with Fizz E, I put my E where I think the Fizz is going to go, not where the Fizz currently is. So that's how I deal with that. I try to predict his movements and poke him. I'm just telling you what I do. You want to hear something crazy though? You want to hear something even crazier than what I just told you? You know what I once one-tricked, by the way? I once actually one-tricked Garen at one point, long ago. He was my first ever M7 was Garen. No, I don't. No, I don't. I two-trick Illaoi and Viger mostly, but I'm also adding some new champs like Cassiopeia. Well, I'm trying to diversify, but I mainly play three champs, mainly. Illaoi, Viger, and Cassiopeia are my main three. And I also play now some Syndra as well. I had a high win rate at Syndra at one point, but I've been picking up Fizz, but my Fizz is only moderate. It's nothing to brag about. If you want a Fizz, if you want to see someone who has a Fizz to brag about, I have a friend of mine who has a Fizz to brag about, but it's not mine. But he doesn't play Fizz anymore because he finds Fizz too easy. He he plays Fizz very rarely now. What he plays now a lot of now is Katarina. And he tries to play Katarina as skillfully as possible. He plays Katarina Vigar now because I've introduced him to Vigar. He's currently like something like the rank. Okay, it just started. Something was dumb. Oh yeah, by the way, you want to hear something really funny? The Tryndamere is a Garen main. A Bronze 4 Garen main. They're a Pike main, and they're in a bad mood. They're in a bad mood because they lost the game. That means once they lose a game, they are more likely to lose another game. That's the thing about the Yi. The Fizz is waking up, and I have no data on his Fizz play. The Twitch is auto-filled and is almost a one-trick Leona. And the Braum is auto-filled and is a Pantheon one-trick almost, with a bit of Mord. The Tryndamere loves Tryndamere, but is bad in a number of ways at Tryndamere, which is interesting. He is bad at CS. He is bad at vision. He's lower kill participation. He's low damage. His main has been picked by the enemy. He's a passive laner, and he ignores turrets. Well, Tryndamere ignoring turrets is a very weird quality in a Tryndamere, to be honest. Because I have never seen a Tryndamere player that ignores turrets, ever. That's the number one thing that Tryndameres never do, is ignore turrets. That freaks me out, honestly. Because I have never ever seen a Tryndamere player that both loves Tryndamere and ignores turrets. I mean, like, doesn't hit the turrets. You don't understand. Most Tryndamere players never, ever ignore turrets. Ever. I'm just saying, no Tryndamere I know doesn't, like, main and rank. Okay, play against the Tryndamere player in ranked. They're not gonna ignore turrets. Unless you're in Iron. Unless you're in Iron, the Tryndamere player is not going to ignore turrets. I guarantee it. He is going to take your damage.
This will be quick.
I've got to play this lane slowish early because I'm not as strong as him. Like, I can harass him, but I can't. How do you kill a Yi? What? Okay, I'm thoroughly confused. Well, that's very impressive because most people I know would have just died to the Yi. Like, 9 times out of 10, when I see someone play against the Yi, they just feed the Yi. Well, no, even with Mastery, I've seen people who main their champs literally run into and give a Yi first blood. Usually what happens. Well, I didn't know what to pick into that shit, honestly. I don't know if I want to pick Mordekaiser into a Tryndamere. I don't know how that matchup works. I didn't know what I wanted to pick. Maybe I could have picked Cassiopeia? I don't know. Like, I don't...
My God doesn't want peace.
Okay, I thought for a second you were the Yi. I thought for a second you were the Yi. I'm trying to kill him. I just soloed him. Well, you helped me get a kill on him because he didn't have flash and realized I had to test on him. I have no idea how you're winning this hard as Shen Jungle, but keep it up. You are the most skilled Shen I've seen who isn't like platinum.
They don't need it.
I'm gonna shove and go get some items. I don't want to. Remember one thing I don't want to do is die in this room. Alright, I'm gonna get some early armor.
I should buy everyone one of these.
And some warps.
It is not what we have. It is what we can throw away. Many gods ask for worship. They are weak gods.
I just realized we have like a bunch of top laners. We've got like 4 different potential top lane champs and like 180 carry.
Now we begin.
An enemy has been slain. Has been slain.
Yes! You think you can beat me?
I always like to see Fizz's fuming. Because here's the thing. He should be hard carrying his team if he's a good Fizz. But nah. Like, he should be at least have 1 or 2 kills. The fact that he doesn't have any kills tells me he's bad. I'm trying to bait them in. My main thing I'm trying to get right now is a thorn mail. Yeah, but I'm trying to get a lot of farms. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's probably dead. I didn't fight him earlier. That's why. I didn't fight him. I fought him pre-ult, but I didn't fight him post-ult. Well, mainly, I'm trying to avoid fighting him unless he starts it, because I'm stealing all of his CS, because apparently he's an attack too. I'm used to Tryndamere's diving me. The fact that the Tryndamere isn't like trying to dive me, the fact I'm on the upper hand is a very rare thing to me against Tryndamere. Okay, here's the thing. Most Tryndameres are extremely aggressive. When I say obscenely aggressive, I mean they are having me under my own tower, not the other way around. The fact that I'm bullying him tells me volumes that he's trash.
An enemy has been slain.
No, let me explain. I faced a Silver 2 Tryndamere 1 trick. He had me under my tower like 24/7.
We are not one soul.
Why do I want to die of this shit? Trying to get this last minion. There we go.
Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Sorry, it's just diving a Tryndamere just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, I know, but like, you gotta understand what my typical thing is. Not, yeah, but he's, you gotta understand, most of them would have won that without ults. Most of the Tryndameres I faced would have won that without ults. You got to understand me. The fact that he lost that without, I don't know how to explain.
When I am done with this, it will make a fine offering. It is terrible to be satisfied. The world needs us to chase dreams. Now!
I ain't trolling. Like, he can't even 1v1 me. How weak of a Tryndamere are you if you can't 1v1 an Illoai? Like, almost every Tryndamere I know can 1v1 an Illoai.
This is a great day.
Unstoppable.
I don't know. Like, okay, this should not be winnable for me. This whole thing should not be winnable. If, like, in the way I'm winning it.
Your team
I should not be able to crush these people.
Only what moves, only what lives has value.
Not even a Diamond Smurf, a Silver 2 player can half win this matchup. A Silver 2 player. Alright? A Silver 2 Tryndamere 1 trick can half win this matchup. Not, forget Diamond. We're not talking Diamond, okay? Not even close. A Diamond Tryndamere could kill us all.
An enemy has been slain.
If they are genuinely Diamond, they would 1v9. But that guy's not Diamond. Not even close. Not even.
Your team has destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
I have no idea what the fuck that is. I don't even have my Thorn Mail complete. Just wait until I get my Thorn Mail complete, and then I get my freaking Death Stance. This is rad.
Dominating. Shut down.
The fact that it took Fizz that long to kill you tells me how bad he is.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Double kill.
TP in 16 seconds.
They should be held only when we need them.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Something sleeps inside us.
The Fizz, I don't even want to explain how bad this Fizz is for what I